Have you ever reached the end of a show you loved and thought, wait, did I just watch the same series I fell in love with? That's exactly how I felt after finishing The Handmaid's Tale Season 6. Imagine binge-watching the finale, waiting for that big emotional payoff, only to realize something feels off. If you've been wondering what really changed this season, you're not alone, and today, I'm diving deep into the mysteries, missed opportunities, and what it all means for the future of Gilead. Stick around, because I'm about to unpack some twists you might have missed, and a few might just change the way you see the whole series. Let's start with the heart of the show, June and her fight for Hannah. For 5 seasons, June's every decision, every risk, every act of rebellion was about getting her daughter back. But did you notice how, in Season 6, Hannah almost vanished from the story? It's like June's purpose faded into the background. Only in the finale does Hannah suddenly become a focus again. Why did the writers sideline June's most powerful motivation? Was it to pave the way for the Testament spin-off, or did they simply lose sight of what made June's journey so compelling? Here's our first mystery box. If Hannah was always June's driving force, what does it mean for the story that she became almost an afterthought? This leads us to an even more fascinating discovery, the missing handmaids. One of the show's most gripping elements has always been Aunt Lydia and her girls, the handmaids. But this season, they're practically invisible. No intense scenes, no emotional confrontations, just a quick check-in from Aunt Lydia to see if they're asleep. And what about Esther? After her dramatic arc in Season 5, she just disappears without a word. Wouldn't it have been powerful to see the handmaid's world through her eyes, especially as Aunt Lydia's loyalty to Gilead starts to crack? That's our second mystery box. Why sideline such compelling characters and stories when they were the backbone of the show's tension? Now, let's talk about the world of Gilead itself. Did it feel smaller to you? The episodes were shorter, sometimes just 37 minutes. With less time, we lost those small, meaningful moments that made the world feel real and dangerous. The pacing was off, too. 1 minute we're with June, the next with Serena, but it all felt rushed. Take Serena and Commander Watson, for example. Their relationship went from strangers to married in what felt like a blink. Did you believe their romance? I didn't. There just wasn't enough time to see their connection develop, so it all felt hollow. This leads to our third mystery box. Was the shrinking world and rushed pacing a creative choice, or just the result of a show running out of steam? And what about Luke and Nick? These two have always been huge influences in June's life, but this season, they felt like background characters. Nick's internal conflict, once so intriguing, barely got explored. Luke's relationship with June lost its spark, and even when June was in real danger, his reaction was muted. Was this meant to show June's growing isolation, or did the writers just run out of time to flesh out these relationships? Plus, the love triangle that simmered for years? Suddenly, there's no real debate. June doesn't end up with either of them, just like she doesn't get Hannah back. That's our fourth mystery box. Was this lack of closure intentional, or did the show just lose its emotional thread? All these changes added up to a season that, for many fans, lost its identity. The world felt smaller, the characters had less time to shine, and some episodes, like Episode 4, felt like they were just spinning their wheels. But here's the twist, just when it seemed like the show had lost its way, the final few episodes, especially Episode 9, reminded us why The Handmaid's Tale became a cultural phenomenon in the first place. The tension, the stakes, the raw emotion, they all came roaring back, if only for a moment. So, will The Handmaid's Tale be remembered as a classic? I think it will. For most of its run, it was groundbreaking, powerful, and unafraid to tackle tough issues. And with the Testaments on the horizon, there's hope that the universe can recapture the magic that made it so special. But Season 6? It'll be remembered as the season that dared to be different, sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. If you want to see every episode of The Handmaid's Tale Season 6 broken down, check out the playlist below. What did you think of this season? Did you feel the same disconnect, or did the finale bring it all together for you? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments. I love reading your takes. And if you want more deep dives, reviews, and breakdowns of every episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You'll be the first to know when I cover the testaments and every twist in Gilead's future. Thanks for watching, and remember, in Gilead, nothing is ever as it seems. Stay curious, and I'll see you next time.